Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Alchemy and Intuition. I am here today to do an energy read for fire signs and love relationships, and any messages that Spirit might bring through in advice for those of you that have questions about your love life. And this could be for couples, for singles. Roles can be reversed in the reading, so take it as it resonates with you. This is a general message, so anything specifically that you might resonate with, take anything that might not resonate with you or does not seem to fit your situation. Please do not force it. Just take what is for you and leave the rest. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the cards a little bit, and then I will get on to the reading. Feel free to fast forward to pulling the cards and the message if you would like. Okay. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, I did pull the Lovers here. So this is definitely resonating with a love message for you and the person that you are involved with or thinking about. I did get a lot of messages in the pre-shuffle, and also in the spread here. What I'm seeing is that the person that you are dealing with is at a place where they're attempting to find strength. They are actually quite tired, quite exhausted, and I think a lot of this is really weighing heavily on their shoulders, and it is in regards to their life as well as, you know, their relationship with you, whether that be a separation, an intermittent communication, or you know, anything in between. I think that they're feeling really burdened, and they're trying really hard to get on top of it. They're trying really hard to not feel so burdened by the past, which I think ultimately ends up being their own choices. You know, the world seems to be kind of coming down on top of them right now. They're dealing with a lot of responsibilities, most likely due to past choices that they've made. And of course, you know, we are now in Virgo season, and Virgo season is a time for order. It's a time to get things aligned, and a time right before harvest. We're all, you know, preparing for what it is that we are about to reap from what we've sown. And I think this person here individually is struggling with the things that they have sown, and they feel a little bit out of control. They feel overwhelmed by the exterior of what is going on in their life, but they're trying really hard to overcome it. And truthfully, I think that it's really because of you. I think that possibly in the past, this person made choices within the relationship with you that they are not too happy with now. And granted, I mean, you also could not be so happy with some of the choices that they made in the past as well. And what you are bringing to the situation here is a tower moment. This is how you are seeing the relationship. And there is definitely an element of change that is trying to come through here. And they are trying to, your partner or the person that you're dealing with is trying to bring together all the resources that they have. This is the Magician here, and they have all of the resources. They're trying to use their strength and everything that they have cumulatively, pulling it together to get them out of essentially a hole that they have dug for themselves. That is what I'm saying, that they have dug themselves into a hole. And, you know, I think that in the past there's been a lot of perhaps stagnancy, and they cared about a lot of what would have been outside images or superficial images, anything that might be in the public eye or where society or social circumstances might have been judging them. I think that this is, you know, where they were, and they cared more about, you know, the wands here that everyone else was holding instead of the relationship that they had with you. And I think that at this point, you know, the path that they have chosen for themselves has become incredibly overwhelming for them. And all the while, at the same time, they are feeling an incredible fire and passion inside of themselves. This is showing the result of the current energies right now, and this is the King of Wands, and I believe that this is your partner here, or the individual that you are thinking about. And I believe that what this is saying is that, you know, the fire inside of them, the energy that burns inside of them, however tired and overwhelming, and however, you know, they may be trying to overcome a lot of, you know, real-time circumstances, they're feeling a sort of like call to realign in their lives with this Virgo season. And ultimately, they are really being led by a fire and a passion. They're being led by a fire and a passion inside themselves. And it's kind of like a meeting of the two worlds, because I think that, you know, they are coming to the realization of something that has been inside of them this whole time, that they may have tried to stuff because they were paying attention so much to what was on the outside. And because of that, they're not only being overwhelmed by circumstances in their outside world, they're being overwhelmed by, the passion and the feeling and the emotion of what is happening inside of themselves. I think that it is somewhat of a conflict, but I think here with the strength, which is where they are at currently, I think, with the balance here, and this is their intention. Their intention is temperance here, which represents Sagittarius, and I think that they are attempting to find a balance in themselves, knowing that where they are at today is really a sum total of the choices that they have made and the things that they have either stuffed inside themselves, or the conflict that they have allowed to go on inside of themselves. And they're trying to gain the strength to be this King of Wands, to bring that fire and that passion forward, and to let it come out and speak for itself. So I think that right now what I'm seeing is that the individual that you're thinking of is really in a place where they are inside themselves realigning in this Virgo season. And what they're trying to do is they are trying to let, the inner passion, the love that they have for you, and I think that they are trying to let that lead them now. They see that what they have followed, the person here on the horse is paying attention to everyone else's wands, and they're going somewhere on that horse. And I think that, they understand that where they have been going, where they have actually led themselves to currently, is not where they want to be. I do think that they have love for you and respect, and they're trying to rectify something inside of themselves before they can come to you, if they are going to come to you. Okay, so that is where I am currently seeing the energies, and if this resonates with you, if this helped you at all, if this gave you any insight into your situation, please go ahead and like and subscribe for any future videos, and I will see you again.